Hello, who is on? We are live. How are we all doing? Good afternoon from the state of California. Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? How is our Thursday going? All right, just came back from work, but I'll go again. Like I told you, I'm still doing my work, but I'm doing transitioning from my work to business completely. So it will take a little while, and then I will hands off the corporate work. I can't wait until that time comes. Anyway, today is a day the Lord has made. It is awesome and it is going to be glad. We're going to be glad in it. Today, I will be going live with my head coach. She is my mentor in this business community. Like I said, if in our business community, everybody has a mentor and a coach. So she's my mentor and she's also my coach. So two in one, right? Give her a few minutes. We're kind of running late, but she will be here soon. And guess what? We have a hot topic today. Let me write it down. And it's talking about, I'm not sure if you saw our flyer. The topic is talking about between 9 to 5 job and call it a debate. Let's say we're in a debating society today. Okay, between 9 to 5 job and digital business. Which of them offers more freedom? And when we talk about freedom, are we talking about freedom with time, freedom with making money? There are many ways of freedom. Hold on a second. Okay, so we're talking about freedom, freedom from stress, freedom from work politics. There's so many things that go on when you have your 9 to 5. Freedom from being accountable to somebody, freedom from greeting somebody and you feel like the person eyed you like this. I don't know if you have felt like that before. Freedom from somebody just decide not to like you, even when you did not do anything to them. Freedom from always working hard to make sure you please the people you work with. Those kind of freedom, you can't buy it in a store, right? You can't buy it with any dollar. They are quite immeasurable. They are quite massive. They are quite huge. Freedom from not answering anybody or be answerable to anybody. There's so many kinds of freedom. And some of us, you go to work, from the time you clock in, you will be so careful about how to even look at people, how to say something, when to say it, and how long to say it. All of this cause some mental torture. It's not in every workplace you will be where you just be yourself, free. Not depending on where you're working and who you're working with. There are people you work with, you get to be on your toes from the time you clock in to the time you clock out. You will never have rest, both psychologically, mentally, sociologically, and otherwise. You feel like there's a camera under surveillance, like watching you 2-4, right? It's crazy. So I believe that today we're going to do justice to that, to talk about the fact that between the corporate job, the 9 to 5, we call it 9 to 5, but most people are doing 16 hours. What I have not seen is 18 hours, but a lot of nurses do 16 hours job. I don't know how they do it, because me, I just did 10 hours and I come back, I'm exhausted already. Oh no, that is not a good thing. It's not a good feeling. The worst part, you do night shift. Amanda, come. Me pose. Viewer, I'm live one. achọ m njem ngalụlọ akwụkwọ otu shiga ma bịa were ị ga-agaghị chọọ ihe na-erikwa ịchọ ka ahụ masịrị ahụra gị ji
I didn't see any G.
ji na ndebe ha ji na-eji anọ si nwere ike kọtụọ ya were ihe were but then from the source mommy no like people are saying me
I couldn't find it.
ebe ha na-edowe onions now outside ebe ha na-edowe potato
It's too late.
that's so bad.
I read it, so I'll just have that for dinner.
It's okay, love. One life. No matter what, but I'm running crazy. Go. Sorry, it's my daughter. Okay, so as I was saying, we're talking about freedom. So in many ways, you can look at freedom. Now, let's talk about freedom of money. Freedom of making money. In your corporate job, you earn, and whatever you earn is what was signed on paper, my people. That is the part that really touches me dearly. How come somebody is indirectly telling you this is what you worth, but you know you can worth more than that? That is financial freedom, where you can earn as you work or earn as you want. In a business, if you want to earn more, you work harder and you earn more. And nobody will come and say, oh, you have reached your cap. I remember when I was working at a retail pharmacy, it keeps telling me, they will tell you, oh, you have reached your maximum. You're not, they don't want you to. Okay, she's here. All right, Coach.
Hey,
Hello.
good evening. Can you see lights? Is it bright?
Yeah,
or
it
dark?
looks a little bit dark. Maybe you need to turn on your light, the bulb or something. Yeah, my own is I had to put on my bulb.
Let me
My
open
light
the
bulb.
window because I've already
Okay.
take me back. Let me go put on the window. Okay.
Okay. All right. So today we have my coach here again, and two of us will be brainstorming this idea. We're going to talk about this in terms of finances. We're going to talk about in terms of your time. We're going to talk about psychological freedom, mental freedom. There are many kinds of freedom, my people. A lot of people don't factor all of this. Okay.
It's a little bit better.
A little bit, not
Oh
too.
wow.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome on board. Hey, how are you doing? How is everybody? Oh, that's
Oh,
better.
that's fine. I'm trying to see the light. Oh my God. What happened?
I was trying to see which
Oh, okay.
layer that would be best.
The one that brings all together. I think this one
Yeah,
is better. Yeah,
I
this is better.
think
This is
it brings our
better.
face, it brings our face out more.
Uh-huh. That's
Yeah.
it.
All right. I hope you're streaming in your page.
Oh, let me do that. Okay.
Mhm.
It's okay.
Yes.
Um,
So, all right, people, we're live. So today we are talking about comparison between our 9 to 5, comparing it with your digital business. Which of these two gives you more freedom? That's our topic today.
okay.
I
Well,
like
the
how you
answer
laugh.
is yes
I
now.
know where coach is going. And that's how you laugh.
Yeah.
Let's talk about freedom in terms of, because when we talk about freedom, I think people see it only from one or two perspectives. But freedom can be more holistic than we thought, right? So can
Yeah.
we start with time freedom? So, coach,
Hmm.
what is your take about this digital business compared with 9 to 5? When we say 9 to 5, it's no longer 9 to 5 because a lot of people are doing 16 hours.
Yeah.
A lot of
Nine
people
to
do
five is just 8 hours, you know?
right. And it's even like that. Not talk of those who do 16 hours. Some nurses do 12 hours. For me, I'm just coming back from 10-hour shift and I'm going back again
Um,
tonight.
oh my
So,
God.
so when we say 9 to 5, it looks as if, well, let's say 16-hour shift, 12-hour shift, you know, those ones are like
Yeah.
insane. It's insane. Anyway, So how can you compare freedom with time in these two kinds of work?
So, thank you, guys. People watching from my page, okay, you know me, Stephanie, Coach Stephanie. Okay, so hi everyone. So you see, when it comes to this thing about 9 to 5, working for somebody, let's put it like that, working for somebody 12 hours, 16 hours, 8 hours, and you being a boss babe, okay, we're being a boss man, all right, okay, I've seen it all. I've worked 9 to 5. Okay, let me how many years ago, 6 years ago, when my boss was hiring me, she said, I don't want to hear permission, no, because I have a baby that time. My baby, I think, was that 2 years. I don't want to hear, I'm taking my child to the hospital. I'm taking
Hey.
my child to the. I want somebody that is steady. If you know how you want to keep your child, keep your child. It's her job. She calls the shots. She tells you what she wants. And because I'm looking for you, I accepted. Now, coming abroad, you must take your child to appointments. If not, the doctor will be the one to report you to CPS. Okay. Time freedom, working for someone, there's not even nothing to compare it. Is it when you are coming in, your husband is leaving, you guys just gonna maybe you have a baby like me, your husband will give you the baby and is running. But if you have your own business, you call the shot. If you have your own business, okay, I have been there where when I did not have this business that we'll talk about now, I cannot take every time I'm going to take permission from my boss, I'm scared. She will just tell me, oh, I give you my key. All right, too much excuses. But when I had this digital business, okay, I am bold to tell her, boss, I have this appointment for my son. And she will say, anything she says, excuse me, that's not my thing, because if she did not pay me, she said, she's not going to pay me. I have something else where money is going to come in from. So time freedom, working for yourself, and time freedom, working for somebody, is never the same. You will tell me, we're just see this time. Me and you did not talk about this. I was even asking, what am I even talking about with you today? I didn't even know that this is time that you're talking about time freedom.
It's on the flyer. I
didn't
always
even
put
look
it.
at that. Okay.
Okay.
But somehow, somebody was talking about something today. Okay, I watched something. Somebody was saying, you will, okay, if they tells you, come join this business, you will say, I don't have time. You don't have time to build yourself up, but you have time to go build for somebody. You want to
That
go
is-
build somebody else's dream. Why your own dream that will take you to wherever, take you to that legacy milestone, that place that's financially freedom. You have your own time. You will have time for your children. You will have time for your husband. You will have time, take care of yourself, travel. You don't have time for that. You want to work 40 years, then retire. Why you will put 1, 2, 3, 4? Give yourself, let me build this business 10 years. I'm going to retire. And you're retiring fulfilled. You're retiring, you're retired but not tired. So
Speak
there's
on.
no how, it's not comparable at all. But if you're right there where you are right now, it's good to work for somebody, yes. But while you're working for somebody, build yourself. Build yourself. Because if you don't, while our kids are going to go to school, you're going to go take loans because you are over here. You cannot afford to pay that school fees unless you have your own, this kind of business we're talking to you about. The new oil well. That's where you can make it. Oh, I don't know if you know this guy in Nigeria. I saw this guy, Pella. There's one guy they call Pella. He's on TikTok because I'm doing TikTok, I know. And this other, what's this guy name? Obi Kubana, the chief priest. Chief priest was talking to
Even
Pella.
E-money, all of those people.
Telling said you're everywhere. People wants to hear you. Where people are hearing you every day of your life, you need to invest. No, the boy did not go to school. That Pella, he has not gone to school. But this man is telling, um Cubana Active Freeze is telling him, invest every day of your life. You have to invest in yourself. Let there be something that's going to bring more money back
Mm-hmm.
for you,
Mm-hmm.
not just going paycheck to paycheck. We're talking about time, guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That time is you can't compare it. When you work for yourself and when you're working for somebody, there's no how. I've given you guys this example. Okay, 2023, I was going to Las Vegas when we were
Mm.
doing our I think 49th anniversary for our
Okay.
business, so, the company we partner with.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my boss said, I told him, I'm traveling, I'm going for a business trip, and said, what kind of business is this? I told them, this business, I know they play with it. I'm not playing with it. They said, okay, wait, though, this business you're going, who is going to pay for all the hotel,
Mm-hmm.
flying tickets, and all? I said, my business is paying for me. So what stops me?
Mm-hmm.
It's just for me to start, and
Mm.
then I'll
Oh.
build it, and you
Mm-hmm.
start making it. And then I have the time. I was so happy that, oh my God, I was able to go for that trip, that business trip, going for my and going over there, and everything. The talk that I talk, the speech that spit out from my mouth, is my
Mm-hmm.
business is paying. So
Oh.
the time, that's the kind of time freedom business, our business we give to you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for sharing that. There is another aspect of time freedom that I want to, echo in.
Mm-hmm.
Some people forget the fact that time is money.
Yeah.
So if you're trading all your time for money, that means you are being underpaid.
Yeah. That's it.
And which means that that part of your time where you're missing your dinner, you're missing your time with your loved one, your wife or your husband, time with your children,
Birthdays.
that is not even
Touch.
accounted for. Now, maybe you take your kids to daycare or you have them come to your house and babysit your kids because now you're even paying more money for children that you're not in their life because you're hardly at home.
I'm
Then, plus
telling
the
you.
fact that you're missing those time, that time you're missing that nobody's paying you, yet you're paying for it. If you
Yes.
subtract it, you realize that everybody that is working corporate job is underpaid.
That's it. That's true.
So that is
That's so
why
true.
time freedom in the digital world is top notch. So we have established the fact that time freedom in the digital world is far, far higher. You can't compare it with the time freedom you have
It,
when you are under
it cannot
somebody.
be compared. Yeah, it
Can
can't be
we
compared.
can we look at this working for somebody as slavery? Because that's the way I look at it.
As delivery.
Slavery.
Oh, but that's what it is. Because
Oh,
the person have you on clock. Person tells you what to do. You
yes,
don't have any time for it. You cannot say anything yourself. Go
yes.
here, you go. Do
Mhm.
this, you do. Do this, you do. But here we are saying, take your time. This is what to do. Do it on your own time. Why wouldn't I run and grab this thing? No, but
Mhm.
people, what people want? People want quick, 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 quick. Catch it.
Yes.
But that's
And
the thing that makes
they want
people.
the assurance that every month, look at how much I'm gonna make. That's their problem.
No, I don't like that kind of life. It makes you to. That's coming that you were running. You'll be scammed. You'll be
Mhm.
duped.
Mhm.
So many things will go wrong when you
Yeah.
keep going for. Sure, we need to open our eyes.
Mhm.
Sometimes I want to, since I found this our business, if it's possible, I don't know how to do it. If we just keep shouting it,
Mhm.
guys, this is an eye opener. Come, build
Mhm.
yourself up.
Mhm.
Okay, we're talking about this. We didn't say there's no other thing out there. You will say every time you, because this is the one I know. This is the one I'm doing. Somebody else will be there where they are talking about their own whatever they found out. But we are here telling you this is working. Give
Mhm.
it your time, and you will see how your life will change.
Amen.
Yes, amen.
All right. So we talked about time factor. But
Yeah.
sis, I want us to talk about, we're still comparing the 18-hour shift, 12-hour shift, and all of that, with the digital business. We talked about freedom with time. What about freedom with our our mental health?
When you say it, sometimes you tell me, um, you say it often that the let me say night shift, because God have made a time for you to sleep
Oh,
and a time for you to be awake.
yes.
God that made it so, that made your body to be like that, he's not, he knows why.
I
That
know.
there's a time for you to, a particular time for you to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But now you turn that time
To walk.
to work, which is graveyard that you call it often.
Yeah, graveyard, yes.
Yes, guys, I'm telling you. You know, somebody was somebody told me that, oh, I've been doing this night shift for so long, for like they said 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A decade has passed, and you're still doing one kind of job. She said, you tell us, because you are the best person that will talk about this. You see, and 10 years have passed. You're working night shift. You have already changed your body system. Now, instead of you to sleep in the night, you are awake. You know, in Igbo they call it okrembawishi.
Yes, I know.
That is what that person is giving to their body.
Mm.
You dementia, sinencia, panencia, manencia, call it any share. When you forget things, that's
Yeah.
what makes you, because you have already had heart pain or heart disease, everything, stressed out.
Mm.
You want to go and take a pepper, you're going to the bathroom.
Mm.
And that one is a huge topic on its own. People, we need to have a rethink. If I see something that I'm going to, in these 20 years, I don't even have a $20,000 that I've
Yeah.
saved
With
because I'm
that,
doing
with that
shit.
number of years, oh.
Yes, you don't have it. But the other way around, why don't you build yourself up? Give yourself that time, build it, and everything, you forget it. What will stop you from doing that? We need to keep shouting listening, because we're not listening. People are
Yeah.
not listening. And very soon you will hear this person slumped, but God forbid. We hear this person slumped because you have turned your body to something else. When you're supposed to sleep in, any little thing, your mind is flying. I mean, I've done night shift, so I know. I'm not saying what I don't do. You now, you here now, so you can testify.
It's a lot. And that's why whenever you feel like you want to leave, they'll be begging you, because it's so hard to get someone to do it. Nobody wants to do it. If anytime I call off, it's always a war, because nobody wants to come and fill in the shifts, because nobody wants to. Hey, the fact is that you're working in a 7-story building, you're the only pharmacist there, you're expected not to make an error. And on top of that, you also see some people who they will call to come and do that shift because you called off, or you don't want to. They will still not come because they are afraid of making error. Plus, they don't want to skip their night.
She's just not in life. That's not in life, okay? That's
It's
not.
not.
We need to open up. We need to wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up. So that not when you're 60, 65, you want to go on retirement. You don't have anything. Your children will go and dump you in a nursing home.
Yes, it's terrible. Look at our head coach now, Coach Pauline. She has barely been up to 6 years or so in America, right? When she talked about her citizenship, I was like, eh? So you're just arriving in America. So, but it depends on what you have done with the years you have come in. What did you achieve? Who did you know? And which road
No,
did
who did you meet?
Me, I
That's the
have
thing.
been in America for 18 years, though. I don't have
You.
more. Eh?
You.
Yes,
18 years.
of course.
Jesus.
Yes.
What?
The only home I have in America is where I live now. But I don't have any home she has 4 homes bought in 1 year. I don't have that.
My dear. And you're a pharmacist, though.
I'm telling you, my husband works in a company.
Okay.
I mean, I have establishment at home, yes, but I'm saying here, but she has the establishment and also here too. So I'm not bought up to 4 homes in my name. If I'm into that buying of homes, and we are still looking, that's what we're working on right now. So, but I'm saying, look at how long it has taken me, 18 years. Yeah. Someone came 6 years ago, look at what shall achieve. It's because of who know road. Which road? Where did you connect yourself when you came?
That is why you say, follow who know road. Make express, not leave you come out. Who is your, there's something I posted, your network is your net worth.
Yes.
Who you know.
Of course.
So people, I'm going for the webinar tonight.
Okay, so yeah, so we don't keep it so low. Okay, what about psychological freedom? You know, sometimes you come to work, there is always politics. I don't know if you notice that.
Yeah.
Politics of this person is this person is black, and this person is this. Sometimes someone is looking for position, and you're not even looking for position. So even if you perform well or you're performing well, they begin to look at you, eye you, because they feel like you're gonna be
Yeah. They're
taking the
gonna
position.
be reporting.
But
You
you're on
want you
your
to enter
own,
into
no, you're
trouble.
just trying to put
Yeah.
in your best at your work. So
Yeah.
psychological freedom is also another. In fact, there are many kinds of freedom. Psychological freedom, whereby you will see a co-worker, you're working so hard to make that person like you, but whatever you do, it doesn't work.
They don't care.
They don't care. God bless you. And when you stop caring, I think that's when even the problem gets solved by itself.
Yeah.
So my point is that there are many freedom we're talking about, apart from time, apart from emotional. There is psychological,
Financial freedom.
financial freedom. And because here your boss will write with you and say, sign, this is how much you get paid. If you come to work, somebody called out, they'll still pay you the same amount.
Yeah.
Even though you will be the one doing the work of two people. But now in this digital business, you want to earn higher. You work harder and you earn higher.
See, our brain has been so closed like this, eh?
Yes.
Not my brain, no, because my eyes don't open. One of my sister was telling me, somebody was earning 100K in a month. Say,
In a year.
she was saying, oh, look at in a month. Sorry, in a year. Say, oh, look at 100K. I was just laughing. And when she finished talking, I said, this person is earning 100. So that means if you are there my digital business and you're earning 100K in a month, you gotta be worshiping that person.
You fail.
So you see
Sorry.
how it is. Guys, when we say these things, we're not lying, it's real. It's real. People are making it. You have financial freedom, money freedom, 100K that people makes in a year. As in people, not just people. Like, okay, pharmacist is here. Maybe a doctor that will, okay, you have you have something already.
The thing we are joking, look at all of that. Is the law.
ICU nurse.
Testimony
See,
is
look at this one,
fully.
January 2. This is it, 200 and look at.
That
Who are
is,
telling you this
I have
thing?
never made that
Seriously,
amount in a year before. I've never made that amount in a year, but this is just end
100K
of the year.
as a pharmacist, oh, people should
Oh,
come
a
and
doctor is
email.
pharmacy.
This is real people talking, no. Real people,
Telling you.
okay, look at this. Sis. Tax
This,
return. So even this is your tax return now. You have never
oh,
made this kind of money before.
I'm telling you, I've never made 5 figures in a month before. You
See?
see?
Guys.
So my
Oh
dear.
yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, they said that a deaf man need not to be told that the time of market is at hand.
Banana.
And a car does not know this direction unless it starts moving. You cannot know the direction of where you're going when you are still parked. You have to keep moving before you start asking questions, or before you now know, put GPS and say, where am I going, or this and that.
Yes.
So my people, as you're hearing the sound of our voice, we are here to let you know that your 9 to 5, your 18-hour shift, your 16-hour shift, your 12-hour shift, and your 10-hour shift, you're just draining. We are just draining ourselves. Because for me, I have to include myself. I have not completely left my job, but I know that I'm working towards that transitioning. That's what I'm working towards. So come and work towards your exit route before it's too late. Don't wait until you need to start your business when you have a job. You don't start your business.
It gives confidence. When you have this business, you have
and you have a
confidence.
job.
You have confidence, guys.
Yes.
On a serious note, okay? You have as in too much confidence when you have this business.
I'm telling you, the kind of confidence I used to work now. Even if somebody eyes me at work, I don't even send anybody. In fact, if they said they're going to summon me or for anything, I don't worry as I used to worry before, because I was like, I wish you people can even tell me to go so that I can go and have more time for my business. I'm telling you.
So you gotta use
I use it to double my income. So my people, please, and please, if you look at her side, you see Coach Stephanie. I don't know if you put your website there.
I did not put it. It's okay. Message me, inbox me, okay?
Yeah.
Go to www.rosemaryanyanwu.com. Come inbox me, okay? So that we'll get going. All right.
So call to action now. If you're wondering how this is changing life, your call to action is go to that website here, www.rosemaryanyanwu.com. Click on that, put your first name, last name, put your email address, watch the webinar. It's just
join me tonight. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there live.
The webinar is already on now. In fact, okay, no, it's starting in the next 30 minutes. In the next 30 minutes. So join that webinar. because that is where you will see things happening. You will be able to ask these people questions. If you are confused, if you're thinking it's a scam or a Ponzi scheme, ask them all the questions you can ask them. After that, if you want to know more, register with $149 that will open up everything about the business for you.
Portal.
Yes. And then if you decide to go ahead, that same money they use it to offer you free mentor, free coach for life. They will use it to build your website for you, sales funnel for you, do everything to make you get set up faster, and you set up your launch in less than 2 weeks. You already launch your business. So, my dear people, and also while you are checking to see within 30 days, if you feel like you don't want it, then you ask for money back. But I tell you something, within that 30 days, we also are watching you too, because not everybody is qualified to do our business. So let me just be. Yes, if you're not legitimate where you live, I'm sorry, we can't take it. So people think that we are desperate. No, we are not. We're offering a better opportunity for you, but not everybody is qualified. So if you are lucky, we take you. You are supposed to be dancing because you are lucky we took you to say, come and join our team. Because I've seen people, our coach Agape told this person will never join our team. So you can be that kind of person that, say, no, you are not qualified. But we hope that it works for you and I and us. Then you'll be able to see how amazing this business is changing life. People are retiring early. People are paying off their loans and mortgages of 30 years. They're paying in 2 years and 8 months. People are leveraging this opportunity to travel around the world, write it off in tax, get more money back, be with their family, their loved ones. People are paying for their children's tuition without telling them to go and borrow so much money, only to graduate.
Yes, so
shout that part again, because our Nigerian people, some of them say, if after training my children now, they'll be like this Oyibo people. I'm not going to let them collect loan. Do something different for them, so that when you grow old, they will do something different for you. Okay? So my dear people, that will be the
inside. Okay.
Thank you so much, Coach, for your time. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us.
See you next week.
We'll see you
same time.
All right, same time. Bye. Bye.